Good morning, my dear students. Today we are going to discuss about 11th Commerce, chapter number 15, Insurance. We already discussed some of the concept in this lesson. So, what do you mean by insurance? When the person is want to insure for family and for property, for his life, and also for his vehicles and other houses. Okay, so the simply we can say uncertainty in is inherent in human life. We can't able to predict our life. Okay, so we have to insure our life. Okay, so insure means that every business is expected to different types of risk. Every person is facing different kinds of risk, different types of risk. Okay, that is a personal risk, then related to health, then related to health, property, then that is insurance related to the property, life, then vehicles, then travel, injury, then accident. Okay, so maybe a lot happens in your life, so you have to insure in your life, so then only you have to get proper benefit at the maturity period. Okay, so this is called as insurance. Every business, every person, and every business, every person expect different types of risk, different kinds of risk. Okay, so insurance is the contact between insurer and insured people. Insurance is the contact between insurer and insured people. Insurance company is the insurer, he is the insured person. Okay, so insurance company is called as our life insurance company, or other people are insurance company. Okay, so lot of private companies also, private insurance companies also, and government companies also. That's the insurance. He is the insurance. They are insurers. The individual person is a insured person. He is a insured person. Okay, so which insurers compensate to insurers to compensate, okay, to undertake to compensate the insured for the loss, insured for the loss arising from the risk. Okay, for the loss arising from the risk. Okay, so the person who's having some risk, whose risk is insurance, is called the insured. He only take the insurance. That is, so he is called the insured. Okay, insurance is is a means of providing. It's a means of providing monetary coverage. Not monetary, money value. Monetary means money value. Coverage. Insurance company is covering monetary value. Monetary coverage. Okay, monetary coverage. Monetary coverage. Okay, so this is the monetary coverage. Okay, so and against that is against loss caused by the any death or natural man-made factors. Okay, natural, that is a flood, earthquake. Okay, so these are the problems, these are the causes to affect some losses, problems. Okay, that is called as insurance. Okay, what are the principles of insurance? What are the principles of insurance? Okay, so according, that is first one, utmost good faith. What first one is utmost good faith. Okay, so the insurance concept was started to distribute the risk among the public. To distribute among the insurance was started, distribute among the public. The risk you have to take, you have to cover the risk, you have to manage the risk. That is called as that is you have to take. That means you have to take you have to take the insurance. You are the insured people, insurance company. Okay, you are the insured people, and so insurance company is called, insurance means insurance company, insured means individual person, in the public, the common public. Okay, so according to the principle, utmost good faith, according to the principle, both insurer and insured people enter into the contract. Okay, enter into the contract, and then they should provide all the details. The insured people disclose all the information. In case they didn't close all the information, means he have to take the risk. Okay, for example, Mr. A is had a heart patient, but he hide this fact. But he didn't furnish this information. Okay. LIC back to the LIC. While taking the insurance policy on his death due, that is death to the for reason of heart attack. So in these cases, the LIC can't able to pay the compensation amount because he didn't furnish the information. That is called as utmost good faith. All information that furnish பண்ணிருக்கோம். Disclose all information. Okay, that is called as utmost good faith. Next one, insurable interest. Insurable interest. Insurable interest. Insurable interest means that the insured must have an insurable interest. Okay, the insured must have an insurable interest. Insurable interest. Okay, so to the subject matter of insurance. Subject matter of insurance. Okay, so insurable interest means, what is insurable interest? Insurable interest means it means some precautionary measures, some interest, some 5% or 6% or 10%. That is a insurable interest. Okay, so that is maybe health insurance or life insurance or medical claim. Okay, medical claim. So these are the reasons we have to take this insurance. These are reasons to take this cancer insurance, and so that they will suffer financially on the happening of the event. Happening of the you met any accident and he suffered any disease. Okay, he has suffered any disease. Okay, that is the reasons he have to take insurance. That is the insurable interest. Okay, on the time of happen, so that they will suffer this suffer financially on the happening of the event. That is insurable interest. Okay, so for example, businessman, the insurable interest. Businessman is the insurable interest. Okay, so indemnity. Next one, indemnity. Indemnity. It means compensation against the loss of that damages. Compensation. That is a compensation. That is called compensation. Compensation against the loss. Okay, loss of damage. Okay, so in insurance, the insured would be compensated with the amount. Would be compensated with the the amount. That is called as maybe it may be suffered on actual losses to the actual losses. It is equal to the actual losses. Okay, actual losses. That is called as indemnity. This principle ensure. What kind of ensure? Profit of the insurance. Profit for the insurance. Profit out of insurance. Okay, profit out of insurance. Okay, maybe 1,000 every month the particular person paid 1,000 rupees to the insurance. Okay, in maturity period you will get some extra, that is extra 5,000, 10,000 he will take. You will get, that is called profit out of the insurance. That is called profit out of the insurance. For example, businessman, he saw that is a stock of goods insured for 5 lakh, but he intentionally liable for the compensation for the loss caused to the fire, any problem. Okay, so he will get extra amount, 5,000, 5,000, 5,50,000, 5,60,000. So he will get extra amount. That is a profit out of the insurance. That is called as indemnity. Next one, Gasma Proxima. What is a Gasma Proxima? Gasma Proxima. Gasa, not Gasma, Gasa Proxima. Okay, Gasa Proxima. This word, this word means nearest cause. What do you mean nearest cause? Nearest cause. Nearest cause means in case in case you are not able to, that is you are not able to get the amount, you met some problem, you met some accident, so you will get a proper compensation from the insurance company. Proper compensation, that is called as nearest cause. That is called as nearest cause. Gasa Proxima means that is the nearest cause. Nearest cause. Okay. This according to the principle, when the loss is result to the two or more cases, two or more cause. Okay, two or more cause. Okay, two or more cause means the person is suffering from two or more disease. Okay, so that is that time you want to get some compensation from the insurance company. That is called Gasa Proxima. That is called Gasa Proxima. Next is called contribution. What do you mean contribution? The contribution means it may be insured. It may be insured in more than one insurance, or more than one insurer. That is known as durable, double insurance. That is called contribution. That is called double insurance. In such cases, insurance claim to pay the insured people. Okay, insurance the claim to the insured people to pay to the amount, some compensation, some contribution to the people. For example, businessman gets his factory insured against against a fire for 10 lakh. Okay, so with insurer A, that is a 5 lakh for 5 lakh with insurance A, and B, that is insurance B lakh. That is a 2:1. 1,50,000 for 1,50,000 and 1 lakh. Totally 10 lakh. Totally 10 lakh. So 1,50,000 for Mr. A, 1,50,000 Mr. B. So he will get extra amount. He will take extra amount. That is 50,000 extra. Extra is Mr. A. So same insurance, same contribution, same amount, same insurance coming to the amount paid to the people. That is a but 2:1. That is a ratio. Some of the ratio will some of the contribution to the insurance company. ரெண்டு விதமான ஒரு அமௌண்ட் இருக்கு. அந்த ரெண்டு அமௌண்ட்டை என்ன பண்றாங்க, ரெண்டு விதமான இன்சூரன்ஸ் கம்பெனி வந்து வாங்கிக்கிறாங்க. So that is a contribution. இந்த மாதிரி கம்பெனி வந்து they have to pay the amount to the people. Okay, that is called as contribution. Next one type of insurance. Next one is type of insurance. First one is life insurance. Life insurance. Next one is non-life insurance. The first one is life insurance, second one is non-life insurance. Okay. Okay. So this it can be further classified. This can be further classified: fire insurance, marine insurance, then health insurance. Okay. So what is life insurance? Life means life unexpected. It is unexpected. Okay. Life is maybe defined as a contract which the insurance company undertake the whole life of person. That is called as life insurance. Okay. That is the whole life of the person. Okay. That is the amount paid quarterly, monthly, or annually. Okay, that is the amount paid quarterly, monthly, annually. Okay, we have lot of insurance companies. Our government is life insurance company LIC. That is LIC. Have more lot of schemes. Okay, that related to your life insurance. Okay, so and a maturity period you will get proper amount, proper compensation from the government. Okay, so what are the importance of life insurance? Life insurance provides protection of your life, protection of your family. Life insurance provides protection of his life. Protection. First one is protection. Okay, first one is protection. Okay, second one is adequate amount of, in case you adequate amount at an old age when earning capacity are issued, earning capacity are reduced, earning capacity when an old age earning capacity are paid to the people, paid to the earning capacity. Earning capacity. Okay, earning capacity are increased. Okay, so life insurance is not only a protection or a short investment. It's one of the kinds of investment. Life insurance is not a life insurance is not a insurance. It's not a protection. It's purely for that is one of the investments. Okay, one of the investments. Okay, so that insurance, that life insurance may be divided into several types. Several types. One is whole life insurance. One is whole. Whole life insurance. Okay, what do you mean whole life insurance? It's a whole life. Okay, take it for whole life. Okay, the whole life insurance may be taken for. That is a maybe that is a whole life up to death. Okay, that is a day, on the day of the death. Okay, so the sum assured is payable on the basis of on the pay only on the death after assured to the that life insurance holders. The life insurance holders, that is beneficiaries. Okay, so the when the day of death. The insurance company will pay the some amount. Okay, that is a 20 years or 20 years or 30 years. Okay, life of the whole life of the assured. Okay, whole life of the assured. Okay, whole life of the assured. That is a whole life insurance. Okay, fixed. It may be fixed period. It may be fixed period. Okay. And next one, endowment life insurance policy. Endowment. Life insurance policy. Endowment is one of the policy. The insurance undertake the pay the assured or specified within the specified period. There is a fixed period, but it's specified period, specified sum. When the attainment of on the attainment particular period, particular age or particular age, that is a child age, when the maybe happen child age and 40 years or 50 years we obtain the complete the age of 14 years, 15 years, 40 years, 50 years. So you have to take some amount. Okay, so you have to take some amount. That is not a fixed. This is maybe specified period, specified period and specified amount. That is called endowment date. Okay, otherwise called the sum is paid to the assured. Sum is paid assured when he attained the age. When he attained the age, that is called as endowment life. Next one is joint life. Next one is joint life. Joint life policy. Next one is joint life policy. What do you mean joint life policy? Two or more person is joined together. Two or more person is joined together. Okay, two or more person, that is a joined together and take join two or person, that is a husband and wife, then brother and sisters, they join together, and that is called, this is called known as, that is a joint life insurance. Okay. Other that is on the death of any one person, the assured person will appoint some nominee. Okay, that is called as joint life, and appoint one nominee. Okay, appoint one nominee. That is called joint life insurance. Okay, usually this policy taken by the husband and wife. Okay, and husband and wife, and two partners is a partnership firm, and also two partnership firm. The one party is dead, other partner is will take the assured person. Okay, next one, annuity policy. Next one is annuity policy. What is annuity policy? Annuity policy means the whole assured sum or 1 year or 2 years, the assured sum policy is paid monthly or yearly. Okay, so that is called annuity. The payable on the basis of the sum of the amount payable on the basis of annual or when the basis of annual or monthly. That is called as annuity method. Next one, children's endowment policy. Next one is children endowment policy. What is children endowment policy? The policy taken to provide funds for education. This policy taken to provide funds for education. Okay, children's is provided for education. Okay, for education purpose, for the purpose of education. Okay, so it is policy, the amount is payable on the insurer, and children attain the particular age, the the insurance company provides some compensation. That is called children's endowment policy. Okay, children's endowment policy. Okay, so the children's endowment policy on the basis of children's education. Next, non-life insurance policy. Next video we are going to see about non-life insurance. Non-life insurance means fire, then marine insurance policy, then cargo, health insurance. These are the ways of, that is a non-life insurance policy. Non-life insurance policy. Okay. So this first one is what is the meaning of insurance. Next one is what are the type of insurance. That the principles of insurance, the indemnity, and then utmost would pay, insurable interest. Insurable interest means the businessman has insurable interest in the stock of goods. In the stock of goods, insurance that is called insurance. The stock of has to take insurance for the company. Goods. Okay, these are the types of. First one is the life insurance. The first one is whole life insurance. Okay, then endowment policy. Then annuity policy, then children's endowment policy. These are the policies provided. These are the policies included in life insurance. Okay, life insurance, that is one insurance may be divided into two. One is life insurance and non-life insurance. Okay, so I hope you are all very well understand about this insurance topic. Okay, in next video we are going to see about non-life insurance. Okay, so thank you for listening to the video. Thank you so much.